guys, Rohax here. Today we're going to be taking yet another look at the Redwood prison GUI. It added even more features in its newest update, and it's more powerful than ever before, so let's get right into it. I'll have the load string in the description, and let's get right into it. As you can see, once you execute, you'll get this GUI pop-up, and then, I respawned, and this is a little message from the creators, so yeah, make sure to join their Discord if you have any more questions. And they also have a key where you need to go to their Discord, and in their channels it'll have a key to how to use the GUI. Okay, and then L, as it says right here, is to open and close the GUI. Right off the bat, there's a ton of features, and they actually added a few more, and we'll be getting into that today. So if you haven't seen our previous videos, you can see that right off the bat there's a gun menu, and if you haven't seen it before, it's basically just gives you a bunch of guns. You can use them, all sorts of guns. They're really overpowered, and they range from the minigun to the shotgun to even the taser, which you generally can't get if you're not a cop. And it's actually a modded taser, as you can see by the ammo, so it'll really be useful for trolling any player in the server, because tasers just aren't meant to have infinite ammo. As you can see right there, paired with a minigun, this taser is quite broken. Alright, so moving on from the gun menu, which has a ton of features, you can see it has quite a few teleports, such as the prisoner spawn, the police spawn, the actual fugitive spawn, so you can escape if you want to, and grab a bunch of guns. And then you can go to the chopper spawn if you want to make a cool getaway. Oh, and there's a guard right here, and we'll do him a favor. Yeah, so it has, this is the helicopter spawn, you can teleport here if you want. ATV spawn if you want to get some ATVs right here. Oh, but you need the game pass, so if you have the game pass, you can use that TP. And then you can teleport to the gates by the prison, you can teleport to the courtyard, the cliffs near the prison, and you can also teleport to the prison roof, as well as the JLO's office, which is a pretty cool area just to chill if you want to get a good view of the map. You can also teleport to different points on the road, A, B, and C, with C being the closest to the escape route. So that's a teleport spawn. And then let's go to the utilities. It's some pretty basic features, but some cooler ones, such as the aircraft killer, allow you to really mess around with any helicopters that are flying. Let's see if we can find any helicopters to test it on. That's a car. Well, maybe cliffs will give us a good view. And it seems there's no one flying a helicopter at this moment, but there's one right over there. As you can see, clicking on it with the aircraft killer equipped blows up the helicopter. It even works while it's flying, so you can really mess up someone's day if they're in a helicopter. Just so you know, it might not work if the player who's in the helicopter is on your team, because you're not generally allowed to kill players on your team. Let's see. So that's for the utility tab, that's the aircraft tool. There's also the push tool, which I will showcase right here. You have the push tool equipped. Anyone near you gets pushed away with you. You don't actually have to click on them. If you just get near them, it pushes them really far, and you can actually glitch some people with it, though it's not recommended. And that's the push tool. You can also toggle all doors, which really just spams all of the doors in the prison. You can also get the TP tool, which is useful if you don't have a TP script open with your exploit, or you just don't want to get it. It saves some time because it's toggleable through your actual Roblox loadout, and you can put it away if you're done. Also, you can use the click delete or the smite tool, which is another tool you can use for messing around. And then the control delete tool just lets you delete items. If you wanna, walk through a fence, you can do that. As you can see right here, that is the control destroy. You click control to select, and then you click with your left mouse button to delete said object. It's pretty useful. So you can also toggle doors, which basically just opens and closes the ones in the prison. You can lag others. Oh, and as you can see, we're getting arrested, but when we're lagging him, it makes it pretty hard for him to get to us, so we can easily just kill him. As you can see, the lag others is really useful because it makes other people really difficult. It makes it really difficult for other people to attack you. And yeah, as you can see, also the minigun's really overpowered. I would recommend that gun if you're trying to mess around with people. It has an insane fire rate. Also, in the utility, you can guard yourself. It's pretty useful. Sometimes it glitches a little, but that's alright. Just reset, and then you can redo it. And then there's laser ESP, which points lasers towards where anyone in the servers. As you can see, there's someone there. Let's see if the aircraft tool works on him. As you can see, both of them are dead now, and that's the power of the aircraft killer. And as you can see, someone's there. We'll show him our taser since he wants to show us his so much. As you can see, the infinite ammo taser is quite broken. And let's see, moving on to the functions tab, you can actually drop your items if you think you have too many. Let me kill that guy and then I'll drop my weapons, because I don't want him to kill us. If you have too many items, you can basically drop it. It'll clear your inventory, which I think is pretty useful. You can turn on speed, and it gives you pretty high jump, so you can actually jump out of the prison if you want to this way. You can chat roll, or you can pro fly. It's basically just a fly, except it puts blocks underneath you when you jump, so it's kind of like an invisible staircase underneath you. You can toggle that, as well as the speed, and you can give yourself a fun kit, which I'm not the best at, but if you guys want to, it puts a bunch of blocks around you. It's useful for trolling, I guess, or you can make some really cool thumbnails or photos. You can also select a player's name here if you want. You can kill them, you can hurt them, which slowly damages them, you can slowly damage them, you can god them if you want, you can actually control them. And then let's try it out. So Tommy is Tinky. As you can see, we're now controlling them. Oh, this is a VIP only feature, but that's alright. Oh, you can still be killed this way, but if the person kills you, they die as well. So that's a pretty funny feature they add. I think it's pretty cool. Now, keeping in mind with that is a VIP feature. So if you want to get that feature, join the Discord, and then you're gonna have to donate, and then you'll get a VIP rank for your Roblox account for this GUI. Personally, I think it's a really good GUI, and if you want to support the creator, being a VIP donator is the best way to do so. So that's it, really it for the functions tabs. You can tase, you can go to that player. As you can see, he's tased now, and then we'll just warp away before he kills us. And moving on, we already escaped, but that's alright. You can also give yourself a bunch of cool conditions, such as you can give yourself the hat shield, which removes people's hat if you touch it with them. Ooh, sometimes it doesn't work, but it is pretty cool. Okay, as you can see, yeah, hat remover shield. And you can also, if you go in the miscellaneous tab, you can give yourself the box boy, which basically just puts you in one of these boxes. And it's pretty fun if you want to troll people. And it actually is a pretty good way to protect yourself from bullets, though you can still get shot from the head and your feet, so keep that in mind. Right, oh, and there's a person over there. We'll end him. And, yep, that's that, okay. So also in the miscellaneous tab, you can give yourself the spectator GUI, which lets you click on someone and spectate them. As you can see, we're spectating that guy. And then you can close it once you're done, and it actually reopens, so it's you don't have to worry about it being deleted. Just open and close and cancel when you're done. Also in the miscellaneous tab, you can change your role in the game. As you can see right now, we're a prisoner. If we really wanted to become, let's say, a police officer, as you can see, we're now a police officer, and if you change your mind, you can become a prisoner again, which is it's pretty useful. Or you can also give yourself the choosing if you really want to go back to the GUI. It's a cool feature because if a team's full, you can forcefully join one. As you can see, we're in the loading area. It's kind of glitchy because we can still see, but we can go back to being a prisoner now. Yeah, that's pretty useful. Then also in the miscellaneous tab, you can give yourself a big notice, a small notice, let's say sub to row hacks. And you can put please. And then if you click big notice, let's see, yeah, it's bypassing the FE text. And as you can see, everyone will see the sub to row hacks, please. And you can also give yourself a small text, which will bypass, and it says please. If you choose the small text, you gotta use this box because that's the title for the big notice. And you can spam doors, which basically, as it might suggest, it spams all the doors. It's a little laggy for others, but that's alright. It's kind of fun if you just want to mess with some people, and you can toggle it if you think it's a little too laggy, or if you just don't want to do it anymore. And that's basically it for the miscellaneous tab. We can move on to the building tab. It's basically just a bunch of options for a building tool. I'm not the best at this either, but you guys can mess around with it. Has a bunch of settings here, and you can make a bunch of cool objects, teleport them to you, and it's kind of useful if you just want to build something in Redwood Prison. That's it for the buildings tab, and if we go to the others page, there's a bunch of cool items that some of which are actually donor commands, so again you're going to have the donor rank to do it. You can click to tase, that's a regular command, so that person's on our team, but once a cop comes out we'll be able to show that. Oh, and there's no cops in the armory. That's a first, alright. So the police spawn, no one's here. Fugitive spawn, there's a cop right there. And as you can see, click to tase, tases him. You can actually repeatedly tase him if you just want to mess around. And moving back to the gate in the prison, we can give ourselves the laser tool, which is allows you to fire lasers with the E key. Yeah, it's pretty useful. You can change the damage of it. You can bump it up so it can be an instant kill. You can increase the spread. You can increase the height of the lasers. As you can see, it's pretty cool. Allows you to mess around quite a bit, and you can untoggle it as well. That's a pretty cool feature, I think. And then let's keep going on the list. You can change, you can swap out click to kill with, you can swap out click to tase with click to kill. If you just want to straight up kill someone without looking too conspicuous with a gun. As you can see, these people have no clue I killed them. They're just confused why they died. And moving on into the others commands, you can line server, which basically just puts a bunch of lines everywhere in the server. It's kind of fun if you just want to troll. And as you can see, this is a VIP feature because it can really mess with a server, and it makes it kind of difficult for others to play in. It's good for trolling, or if you want to just play with some friends and troll them, it's pretty fun. As you can see, other people can see this as well, and they can get pretty confused on why this happens. That is a donor command, I believe. So you can also line the sky, which is the same thing here. It's VIP as well, and it lines the sky with a bunch of these. As you can see, people are getting quite confused as to why a bunch of lines are appearing in the sky. It looks quite cool. It can be a little laggy though, so keep that in mind if you're executing it. Then moving on, you can drop the song Lala. It plays a song. But yeah, since copyright, I'm not going to be able to showcase that to you. And you can do the dropper GUI, drop a bunch of items, lag out the server. You can actually nuke the server, though that'll make the server almost unplayable, so I'll showcase that last. Also is a donor feature. You can also drop a bomb tool, which is really similar to the NUKE item, the NUKE server. It is also a VIP feature. You can also make yourself a ghost, which makes you quite stealthy. As you can see, you turn into almost a shadow, and you have a little trail behind you. As you can see, everyone's getting quite confused as to why this server is getting destroyed. As you can say, as I say again, it's a really good troll feature. As you can see, the server is getting really covered, and people are starting to notice. Right? Ooh, and one of these actually spawned on top of us. Let's get out of that. Then if you keep going into the others tab, you can get a get key card. If you don't have one, it gives you a fake key card. Fake ID key card, so you can just go through some of these doors without being a cop. That's almost it, so let's showcase the NUKE server. It will only work for VIPs, and it's a one-time use per execution feature, because you don't want to mess up a server too much. As you can see, this NUKE can be a little laggy when paired with the line server, and it kills everyone in the server. It just messes with everyone. As you can see, it's still going, everyone's respawning, and there is no escape from the nuclear fallout. And people can run, people can hide, but the NUKE continues to grow. It's a really cool feature, and it is a VIP donor feature, so join their Discord if you want to get that feature for the GUI. Alright, also guys, if you have any questions for this GUI, please join the support Discord, or if you want to join mine, I can try to help you out best I can. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments or in any of the Discords below. And I'll see you later, guys. Goodbye.